Okay, if you just watched my video about diet, there is one thing I realized I failed to mention and I think is very, very important. Hydration. Hydration is key for one, for your life, two, with a cancer diagnosis, three, during treatment. One, you want to flush out, chemo is killing the cancer, but it's killing the cancer because it's poison, and it's poison for the rest of your body too. And your side effects will be better if you stay hydrated, and then you're flushing everything out. You want to keep your kidney healthy and functioning. Hydrate, 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 hydrate. I used to be terrible at drinking water. I have tried to get much better. It's really hard when you're barely able to swallow, but sometimes I would just put ice in my mouth and let it melt. And you just have to try and keep drinking. You have to try and keep drinking. But I also wasn't getting the proper hydration, and I've had issues with my potassium dropping and all kinds of things like that. So my sister-in-law actually shared this recipe with me. They call it hydration juice. And so I have been really trying to stay up on my hydration juice. And so I'm going to tell you what I put in it. And it really does help me stay hydrated. It's also a little bit tastier than just regular water. But mostly it's water with a little bit of added extra. So it is pure whole leaf aloe water. Aloe water, is it? I don't know. Whole leaf juice. So it's aloe juice with organic lemon, not from concentrate. That's the other thing we try and do with if we do juices, we try and do it without concentrate. So pure aloe leaf juice. And then I usually do that, it's not very much. I do aloe juice to here. Then it is coconut water, again, about the same amount. I do the coconut water then to here. And then sea salt. You want the salt. The salt helps with the hydration, helps your body in other ways too. But it is, yes, the coconut water, the sea salt, aloe leaf juice, and then they use, it's like a lemon ginger juice. It's either by Lakewood, the one that they use, or Knudsen. I don't know. I like the pear juice. Should have brought that out, but I like. Yeah. I don't know how you pronounce this, but Knudsen. I don't know. I like the pear juice as opposed to the lemon, but it's not from concentrate. Again, there's sugar in this, but there's no added sugar. And so usually I'll pour a little bit of that in here. This one doesn't have any of it because I actually had fresh watermelon. So if I have fresh watermelon, I'll just pour some of the juice either from, as I'm scooping the watermelon, it gets juice. Or if I bought a, pre-cut watermelon, I just pour the juice into my hydration drink. So usually by the time you mix everything, the aloe, the coconut water, and the sea salt, usually my cup is about this full. Because if I do add juice, again, I just add the same amount. I add about this much of each thing. So this much aloe juice, this much coconut water, and then this much juice. And then I put ice in it, and then I fill the rest of it to the top with water. And then usually what I do, sometimes I'll make a second one during the day, but usually I just make one. And then as I'm drinking throughout the day, I just add water to it. So I'm getting that water in. Also, if you have a water filter at home, get a water filter because our water is full of stuff that you don't want. But the problem with that is if you are, oh, there's Mom.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Mom. If you are filtering your water, you're also filtering out the minerals that you need. So what I've gotten is, it's called Trace Minerals, and I actually don't have it here with me. I meant to bring it and I forgot, and I haven't gotten any since we've been here, but it's called Trace Minerals, and it's just little drops you add to your water to get those minerals that you need for your body. And the way I found that out is, we got our water filter, and I was watering my plants like I usually do, and my plants were dying. My plants went from being healthy, and I'm like, what's going on? And then I realized it was because our water didn't have the nutrients in it that the plants needed to thrive. So thankfully we have an outdoor spigot, so now I have to just use the water from the outdoor spigot that's not tied to our water filter and use that to feed my plants. But I was like, well, if my plants aren't getting the nutrients I need, I may not be either. And my brother and sister-in-law are like way more mindful and healthy, and I guess crunchy is the word. And I was like, what do you guys do? Don't you have a water filter? And he's like, oh yeah, we do that, but you add in trace minerals. So I will link everything in the description of the video. I think you can get most of this. Like, we get our coconut water on Amazon. I got the sea salt on Amazon. And then I get my trace minerals from Amazon as well. This we usually get at Sprouts, but I will look and see if Amazon has it. I don't know if they do. But we get this at Sprouts or Publix. So Publix sometimes doesn't have the pear juice. That's hard to find, but they do have the other one, the lemon, ginger, and there's other juices that you can get just to add to your hydration drink. And you don't have to add the juice. There's times that I don't add juice. I just do the coconut water, aloe, and sea salt. So that's my little hydration juice recipe. Hope that helps. And like I said, it really helps during chemo weeks when I'm trying to keep all my levels up, keep my blood levels up, keep everything up. Stay hydrated. Hydrate, 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 hydrate. Bye.